Hey you guys, Miss P here. So I'm starting today off with just the most complicated type of multi-step equation that you would find so that the other ones are going to seem a lot easier. You're going to notice that I already did the first 3 steps of solving any equation: DCMAM, drawing the wall, and then identifying my variables. Notice that I have 2 variables on the same side of the equal sign, which tells me I'm going to be combining like terms. Alright, let's get straight to it. The D in DCMAM stands for distribute, and I know I need to distribute if I have parentheses. And I do have parentheses. I have parentheses here, and I have parentheses here. So what that means is I'm going to be doing the distributive property twice, not just once, but twice. Usually I don't like to clutter this and work with my distributive property here, but I'm kind of short on room. So actually, I'll just open my paper. There we go. Now I can do it off to the side. So I have my first distributive property, which is this 2 times m plus 10. I am going to use the box method. Since there's 2 terms inside of the box, or inside of the parentheses, it's going to go inside of the box, m plus 10, with the 2 on the outside. I know I don't need dead man because none of my numbers are negative. To get my answer, all I have to do is multiply. 2 times m is 2m. 2 times 10 is positive 20. So I'm going to replace what I have here with what I have right here, because they are equivalent. So instead of 2m plus 10, I'm going to write 2m plus 20. And all I did was distribute that 2 to both of the terms inside. Alright, next one. I have a negative 4 times m minus 15. And again, I'm going to be using the box method. I'm going to cut my box in half because there are 2 terms, 2 sides to my box. M on the inside, negative 15 on the inside, and a negative 4 on the outside. Uh-oh. That negative tells me I'm going to need to distribute, or I'm going to need dead man. So there's my dead man right there. 2 of them because I have 2 terms. Okay, let's keep going. Remember, you only use dead man for multiplying or dividing, never for adding or subtracting. Negative 4 times n is negative 4. M, I could check my sign by using dead man. Negative 4 times 15, well, I know 4 times 15 is 60. You can check it if you want to. Cross out the negatives because they're both negative, so I'm left with a positive 60. So this expression here is equivalent to this expression here. And all I'm going to do is carry it down right here. So negative 4m plus 60. Bring down your equal sign and bring down your 0. I am now done with distributing, or the distributive property. Next up is the C, combining like terms. I'm going to do that in purple because why not? I have purple. When we combine like terms, I do use the T chart here. So if I look, I do have like terms. My like terms, well, my different families are, I have the M family, and I have those with no last name. They are known as the constant family. I am going to make sure that I stack them correctly, making sure that the one with a greater absolute value is on top. I'm going to call the M family, they're going to be circles, so 2m, negative 4m, and then the constants, I'm going to make them rectangles. Okay, so if I look at the M family, I either have positive 2 or negative 4. Negative 4 is bigger, so I'm going to put him on top. Positive 2m on bottom. For the constants, positive 60 on top, positive 20 on bottom. And then I'm just going to add them or subtract them based off of the sign. Okay, here, signs are different, so I'm going to subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2m. Take the sign of the bigger dude, he is negative. Next one, they're both positive, so I do have to add. 60 plus 20 is 80. Take the sign of the big dude, it's a positive. So instead of this long thing, I'm going to have this short thing. So I have negative 2m plus 80 equals 0. And I am now done combining like terms. I'm going to pretend like my dogs are not barking because I'm already 5 minutes into this video and I don't want to start it over. Okay, next step. We don't have to move, so we cross it out. Let's see if we add or if we subtract. Well, I see that we're adding 80. So I'm going to do the inverse operation, which is subtracting 80. What you do to one side, you do to the other. Signs are different, so I subtract. That cancels out because 80 minus 80 is 0. Bring down this whole thing. So negative 2m is equal to, this is really easy. You have no money, you borrowed $80. You're in the hole, $80. That step is now done. Last step, let's do it in a dark blue, is to multiply or divide. When there's a number next to a variable, I know it's multiplication, so I need to divide. I'm going to use the fraction bar for my division. Oh, my wall doesn't go all the way. So I divide by whatever number's in front of the m, which is not just 2, but it's negative 2. Divide negative 2 by both sides. That cancels out. 2 divided by 2. Negative 2 divided by 2 is 1. M is equal to, oh, negatives again. Quick dead man. Negative is a positive. And 80 divided by 2 is 40. So my final answer, M is equal to 40. I mean, a pretty long process, but look at all that work that we did. This is the most complicated that a multi-step equation is going to get for the 7th grade. 8th grade gets a little harder. All right, hope you enjoyed. Bye.